And first at 11, a packed day and night here in Boston and the greater Boston area, as well as the Commonwealth, marks 250 years since the start of the American Revolution. Large crowds gathered to watch a drone show. This was over the harbor earlier tonight. Beautiful sights there as the American Revolution all began with this. Paul Revere's famous midnight ride to warn the British were coming. That journey was recreated earlier this evening. Thanks for joining us tonight, everyone. I'm Colton Bradford. Priscilla has the night off. All right, it is a big day in Boston, a big night, and it calls for big coverage as well for you tonight. NBC 10's Aaron Logan is going to be joining us live from Charlestown, and First Alert Chief Meteorologist Pete Bouchard has a check of the weekend forecast ahead of all of the activities going on this weekend. But first, it was a busy night in the city with that historic reenactment. Lots of people crowded Revere's home in the North End as he came out and gave a kiss to his wife. There you go. The lanterns at the Old North Church, they were lit in honor of Revere's warning. And our cameras also caught this. Revere making his way down in Charlestown, a huge crowd following behind. By the way, our very own Latoya Edwards, you see right there on the right, emceeing the kickoff events earlier today to all the festivities. This is at the Paul Revere Mall. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu was also there, and she spoke about the importance of tonight.
What we're celebrating tonight, this weekend, and every day here in Boston is the beauty of possibility in the city that gave this nation its freedom and has never stopped fighting to keep it alive.
All right, let's go to our Erin Logan right now. She is live for us in Charlestown tonight. Erin, I mean, for history lovers out there, this is like Coachella. It does not get bigger than this. The crowds, they have just been ecstatic sort of watching everything unfold.
Absolutely. And I love that that's the way you compared it. But yes, the words unbelievable, awesome, unreal were dropped several times throughout the night. People waiting patiently to get a glimpse of Paul Revere in two different locations here in Charlestown tonight. And they definitely did. Now take a look at some of this experience throughout the night. This crowd has never seen before an aerial display like this of drones lighting up the city sky. Symbolic images like the lantern signals at the Old North Church, all highlighting these moments leading to Paul Revere's midnight ride. People watching and admiring him as his mission to make his way by sea, rowing to Pier 1 in Charlestown. Then just a few minutes away, a little walk, a massive crowd filled City Square. That's where Paul Revere mounted a borrowed horse on this very night in 1775. A mother and daughter we talked to said they've been looking forward to this event more than a year in the making, and Charlestown's Preservation Society's president told NBC 10 this defining moment in history clearly means a lot to everyone here experiencing it. And the journey continues as Paul Revere takes off from the Charlestown off to Lexington to warn the Minutemen that the British are coming. And these events are nonstop throughout the weekend. Tomorrow morning, as early as 5:15, we'll have the reenactment, and we will have a crew there bringing you all the highlights. And then there's just stuff throughout the day. There's a road race, there's a parade. No shortage of events on this historic weekend here in Boston. For now, we're live in Charlestown. Aaron Logan, NBC 10 Boston.
It's a history lover's Coachella. Aaron, thank you.